Hello, my dear friends. Hope you all be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for joining in your channel. My dear friends, today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can trap your opponent's queen. So, without wasting the time, let's get started the game. And here you just simply push the pawn into e4 as you are controlling the center. From other hand, if your opponent push the pawn into d5. First of all, I'm telling you why your opponent is pushing the pawn into d5. After that, I'm coming directly to the trap. So the reason behind pushing the pawn into d5. For example, if you capture the pawn, so simply your opponent is capturing with his queen. For example, if you attack to your opponent's queen, so your opponent has different options to play. For example, he can give this check, or he can bring his queen anywhere he wants. So there are lots of options for black to play. Just by sacrificing one pawn, so he will have a good move. So that's why it is also common. So when you are playing with highest level chess players, you are seeing this position. So this position is not real. If it happens for you, so how you should trap your opponent's queen? So in this video, I'm going to talk about that. So my dear friends, coming back to the main lines, I told you what is the reason behind pushing the pawn into d5 by your opponent. And here you have this option to capture the pawn, and the previous lines would be repeated for you. But in here, I'm going to show you, you should not capture the pawn. Instead, you should have take your knight into f3. Now your opponent is seeing that your pawn has no defender. Why I should not capture this free pawn? After that, I will activate my knights and I will protect my pawn easily. So that's why your opponent is simply capturing the pawn and attacking to your knight. And here, by his surprise, you have to take your knight into g5. You have two best moves in here, and the best one is you are attacking to the pawn in the center. So in here, your opponent cannot push the pawn and threatening your knight because you are directly capturing the pawn. So in here, your opponent is taking his knight into f6. So the first reason is to activate his pieces, and the second thing is to protect from his pawn that has no defender in the center, as you are attacking to that pawn easily. So now, my dear friends, you have to sacrifice another pawn. Sometimes you should sacrifice for your own victory, and that is pushing the pawn into d3. Your opponent is seeing that, okay, I already captured one pawn. Now I'm going to capture another one because it is difficult now to defend from my pawn in the center. So that's why your opponent is directly capturing the pawn. And here you have this option, but remember, you should not capture it by your queen, but instead you should capture it by your bishop. Now everything is going on normally. So in this position, my dear friends, analyze the game. You can have go to the castle. Also, this possibility is available for you, and also you will have a very good game if it is continuing like this. So you should not be worried. So in every move, you have lots of options to play, and in this way, you will have a very good game as a white. But in here, I'm going to show you a trap, how you can capture your opponent's queen. For example, in here, in case your opponent push the pawn into h6. Push the pawn into h6. And here, you just capture the pawn and attack to your opponent's rook and queen. In this position, your opponent has option to defend one of them, but in here, maybe your opponent is using from another option, and that is capturing the knight by his king. Now, my dear friends, you have one check and you can capture the queen. Can you find it, my dear friends? Please pause the video and find the best move for white if possible, and write it in comment section below. Yes, my dear friends, and that is giving a check by your bishop into g6. Now your opponent cannot go back to this square because this is already controlled by your bishop. So your opponent, he has three options. For example, he can have this square that is useless and also he has this option to go, and the best one is capturing your bishop. So why he should not capture your bishop? So that's why your opponent is capturing your bishop. Now you are capturing that queen, and the game is over for your opponent. Yes, your opponent can resist in this position to play with you. But see, my dear friends, his bishop is under pressure. His pawn is under pressure. He cannot move anywhere. From other hand, you are free to move your pieces, and also you have this option to go castle. Therefore, there are lots of options for you to play. That's why your opponent is not willing to continue. In this way, the game will be end and you are going to win the game. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed from watching this video. If you are interested in the videos and the contents that I am making, please like the video, subscribe the channel, and share it with your friends. And this way you are motivating me to make lots of good videos for you. So thank you so much for your attention. See you in the next video.